Well, folks, as you can see, we're still in front of the Memorial Auditorium in downtown Fresno, California. And if you want to be scared, it only costs $25. And trust me, they're going to scare you because we only walked through the tour for 5 seconds. And of course, smart as I am, I took my 1-year-old on the tour and she took it better than I did. Chris, thank you very much for being on our show. Chris Lofing, by the way, which is not only really super kind and courteous for allowing us to take this interview, but most importantly, you play a big part in this film. First of all, Chris, tell us how this project came about. What inspired you and your team to put this together?
Well, I've always had an interest in making movies, and when I got done with film school, I met Travis, and we were working together in Fresno making commercials and things, and we just started discussing what our first movie would be. And I had a story that I had been told growing up. My dad had told me from his childhood and when he was in school about this tragic hanging that took place during a high school performance. And I kind of recounted this story to Travis, and both at the same time we realized this would make a great movie. Yeah. And something that we could do low cost in Fresno and that would have a broad appeal as a horror movie. So we started developing the Gallows and seeking investors and making it happen locally here, very guerrilla style, just with minimal budget, minimal resources, and we got it done. We made the movie and gained the attention from there, and it was really just snowballing and growing every day. Yeah,
tell me about receiving a phone call from a big production company. What does that feel like?
It was overwhelming in the best possible way. When we started getting attention from these big companies in Beverly Hills and stuff, and taking these meetings and things, and we felt so unprepared, and just like permanent like smiles on our faces everywhere we went. But it was a really cool experience to meet these people, and you always hear the horror stories of these sharks in LA and people who will take advantage of you, and it's been the complete opposite for us. We've met some really cool people who are very successful in Hollywood and what they do. And been a really cool experience, a Tremendum experience, getting to know these people.
Way to throw your brand in there.
Hey, it works.
Hey, tell me a little bit about the filmmaking process, because for the average person like myself who doesn't really know film, how long does the process take?
It depends on, I think, a lot of different factors. There's always hurdles that get in the way, and we experienced a lot of those. Our very first version of the Gallows actually came together pretty quick. I would say within a matter of 6 to 8 months, we had script, financing, and a whole movie completed in that time period. And that was the very first version in 2012. And then, as I was telling you before, we gained the interest from Hollywood. People thought, you know what, we could make this even better and really give you a shot at getting this into theaters. And we thought, well, we got to take that opportunity. So we went back in, reshot a bunch of footage, and the process ended up taking another couple years to get that second version done. So our movie took a lot longer than most. Ours, from beginning to end, 4.5 years. Wow. But most movies don't take. It was a big chunk of our lives. We were hoping that future projects are maybe a 1-year thing.
I was asking Travis what he felt like the first time he saw his film, or his baby, I would say, on the big screen. What did you feel?
That's always my favorite part, to be honest. To see audience react to something that you've made from start to finish, to see an idea come to life from just a piece of paper, to bring all these people together, all these things, resources and talents to create something real and on screen, and actually be like a real movie that's being released worldwide, not just some project you're showing your family in the garage. It's an amazing feeling, and to hear that feedback is really cool.
So you started out with an independent film. It was then produced by pretty much some of the biggest companies in the world, and now we are here in front of the Memorial Auditorium Center. And what is going on back here behind us?
So this building, the Veterans Memorial downtown, is where we filmed the majority of the Gallows. Some of the other locations in the valley included some high schools, Clovis North, Clovis West, Madera High, Selma High, but the bulk of the filming was here. The stage, the main stage is here. And just recently we decided to create a haunted experience for people who've either seen the Gallows or haven't seen the Gallows, or just looking for something fun to do around Halloween. And so Tremendum's Nightmare Theater is taking place here for the rest of this month until Halloween. and you can come down, get scared, experience the Gallows live and in person, and it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
It's really fun.
So if people want to hear more information or find more information about your movie, about your projects, how do they do that?
They can go on to tremendum.com and become an insider. It pops up right when you go on the homepage. Enter in your information, and that's how you can get insight into future movies, being an extra, lending prop, just getting involved. Because a lot of the people we work with, they don't know much about movies, but they just really want to be involved and are reliable people, and that's all it takes for us to be impressed and to want to have them on our team.
Absolutely.
So,
and one final question, which is the same question I asked Chris, and I'm interested in the answer. Why stay in Fresno? Because I know most people, as you know, that get into this industry, they pretty much move right away.
Yeah.
Why did you guys decide to stay and keep your company here in Fresno, California?
Fresno has a lot of opportunities for the type of things we do, and just for everybody, I think. There's a lot of talented people here. There's a lot of really cool locations here,
Right.
this being a great example. And there's a lot of people here who still view movie making as a magical thing.
Right.
And are not jaded and are not looking to make a quick buck or anything like that. They really want to be a part of the experience, and it just keeps it so much more vibrant and fun for us when we are surrounded by people like that, who see it as such a magical and fun thing. So we love it here. This is our home. We don't plan on going anywhere else anytime soon.
So anything happening in the future for this amazing company that you two have created? What's happening in the future for you two?
We are working on Tremendum Nightmare Theater right now, and then after that we're working on hopefully a sequel to the Gallows. We want to get into that story, figure out what that would look like.
And I bet it's going to be amazing, because literally I was scared and I was just walking by. With the lights on, might I add. The lights were actually on, and I was still like, what?
All the lights were on. There was no one in place, no sound.
Yeah.
There's a sequel and a couple other movies we're working on with Blumhouse. And we're hoping New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers have something for us next year. That'd be amazing to get to work with those guys again. They are really talented and are just huge, and we love them. So a lot of things coming soon.
Do you have a last message for our viewers who really enjoy horror movies?
I would say if you enjoy horror movies, if you enjoy getting spooked at Halloween time and are looking for something fun to do, the lady here was like, no, not me. I know there's some of you out there. Go to nightmaretheater.us. You can get tickets. You can learn more about Tremendum's Nightmare Theater, which is taking place right here at the Veterans Memorial downtown. And it's going to be something for fun, a lot of fun for people around Halloween this October, and people in Fresno. And then, like I said, if you want to get involved in Tremendum, find us on Facebook and get on our radar.
Absolutely. And friends, if you want to see both of the interviews in their entirety, don't forget you can always visit our YouTube page and Facebook page, Movimiento Latino Show. And don't forget that the talent of our people and our culture lives here on the Movimiento Latino Show. Don't change the channel. We'll be back with más de Movimiento Latino Show.